Good morning. I brought you here to the woods to tell you about a huge shift in my life. A journey that the blockchain has been taking me on has been incredible. And I'm really looking forward to the future and excited about things to come. So I wanted to come here today and explain my reasons for this huge upheaval and change in my life. And really set out my intentions for the next 6 months to come. I've been going to different events up in San Francisco, me and Happy Money Man, and I've been having these incredible conversations with people who are in the blockchain space. And a lot of what you hear in the blockchain space is about the cryptocurrency scene and how incredible that is. But there are some truly revolutionary things happening that aren't currency related, and they've gotten me really excited. There's different ways of going about the power grid and even governments, how that we could change it in a way that we could have it on the blockchain and have much more freedom and more connectiveness and not have oppressing forces controlling our destinies. So it's a really exciting time to be alive, and I'm just starting to understand the immensity of this movement and how the world will never be the same after this. Also, living as close as I am to San Francisco, I'm so excited about the community there and in Oakland. These people are coming up with ideas that are so far outside of our box. Like they're very ahead of their time. And so I really wanted to be a part of that, and I really wanted to put in creativity and focus with the intention of being the freedom of humankind. And so I looked into looking at coding, and I've been playing around with basic, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. I've mentioned that in my blog. But through my research, I started coming up with these boot camps, and they would take you for like 3 to 6 months and teach you stacks, full stacks, so you could do front and back end development, which would be really helpful and a great way to start to move forward to coding and building on the blockchain. So through all that, I found that the one that suited me the best was Coding Dojo, and they had a branch 45 minutes from my house. They teach 3 stacks in 3 months, a little bit more. It's a 14-week program, and they start with front end, and then they teach Python to everyone, the full stack, and then you get to pick between Mean, Ruby, C, and Java, and iOS. So I thought that was a great program, so I applied and I went there, and the place is amazing. It's a really great work environment. Everybody can just be really focused and just sit there and code for 12 hours a day. Yeah, it's a really long, so it's like 6 days a week, 12-hour days. It is intense. But at the end of it, I'll be able to jump in and code on things like platforms like EOS. I'm so excited about EOS, and the language for EOS is named Rin. So, that's got to be a sign right there. I'm meant to code on EOS. So I'm going to start my coding journey in that. And so I heard back yesterday I got into Coding Dojo, and they said it's very competitive to get into a seat for the class. So I really feel privileged to be able to have pulled it off. And I start in mid-March. So I've got 30 days to really polish up whatever I can learn on my own and get ready for just absolute focus and commitments to this course and this boot camp. And when I come out, I am ready to start working with the blockchain and all these incredible things and to develop things. So I'm really excited. I'll keep you guys posted on what's going on with it. It's all going to move really fast. I feel like I'm in this zone of I'm old enough to know I got myself in pretty deep, but it hasn't set in how deep. But it's going to be awesome, and I'm just amazed because if I'm able to learn this kind of coding in a short span like they give us, that opens it up. If someone who has no coding experience, no computer experience, my only experience has been the last few years with just like basic things. So I'm starting from scratch, more than most people just know more than me, just on a basic level. So if I can do it, that shifts and creates a whole new class of developers who go for it and bring a whole different concept to this revolution that we're seeing called the blockchain. And I think that as many people who are focused on the morality of the movement and the focus on human freedom and connecting and bettering each other and the world we live in, the better. Because as with all movements, we have to work really hard to keep the integrity of it together. So I'm really excited, and I wanted to let you know. So please follow my journey and give me encouragement. I know there's going to be times when I'm just really tired and don't even want to look at a computer, but I'm going to keep doing it because I'm committed to it. So, and I'm committed to this movement. And now it's all about that. So thank you so much for listening. Big love. This is Ren, and I will be talking to you more about my project.